Hi there everyone, Mr. McCarthy here with this week's video update for Friday, January 10th. Hope everyone is doing well. Just some quick updates. This week was a little bit of a odd week because Plymouth Whitemarsh and Norristown High Schools had their Keystone testing this week for 10th and 11th graders. So maybe a third of the class was out, but that's okay. Happens every year. We plan for it. But the entire class is all working on the same project for the next few weeks, which is goals. And we are teaching currently the students SMART goals, which means they're specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely. So the way we teach how to do SMART goals is there's a difference. When you want to say, I want to be a photographer, yeah, that's great. That could be a dream. It could be a wish. But when you say, by the time I turn 17 and I graduate high school, I will learn how to use the camera and enroll into an art school when I graduate to become a professional photographer. So that one is far more specific, relevant, timely. So we actually teach students how to take their dreams and their hopes and their wishes and turn them into goals. So there's something that can actually be measured upon, and they can check their progress. Are they any closer than they were 6 months, a year, a week ago to meeting their goals? So we go through the whole process of explaining goals, how to write them out, and then they all have to create a presentation, a video presentation of their goal. So for example, going back with photographer, they would do a voiceover with specific questions about the goal as a voiceover for their video. They could take stock footage, like photographs of themselves. They could take pictures off the internet or videos off YouTube as stock footage, and then create music for it also. And what we'll end up doing with everyone is showing all the goal videos as like a group critique, which is a lot of fun. And it's a great way, like I said, for students to start to learn how to become organized, how to understand what is important to them, is what they're doing now, getting them any closer to what their goals are. So it's a pretty good project. A lot of them are like, oh, I have to write all this stuff down and all. But in the long run, this is a great thing for them to learn that will carry on with them hopefully for the rest of their lives, and they'll have a much better understanding of how to prioritize things, how to meet deadlines, which is especially important in our industry. So and then really the only other thing next week, I can't believe this, next Wednesday the 15th, our grades from Central Monco are due for the sending school. So after next week it'll be the third marking period, which is pretty crazy. So we'll be, asking all the students to wrap up any projects they may not have handed in or running late on. I always ask the students to go check their grades, see if there's anything that they forgot to submit or did not submit. And if they have any questions for me, I generally give feedback on all their projects, give them opportunities for extra credit or to resubmit their projects for more credit based upon my recommendations. So that's kind of what it's looking like next week. We're going to just keep chugging along with the goals. So that'll be most of next week. And then the following, we're actually going to do marking period assessments, which we do at the end of every marking period. And those are just based on everything they learned for the marking period. They have to do a project based on those specific things that they learned. And then the following week, we're going to do web design. They're all going to build their own websites to put all the cool work that they do here at Central Monco and put it on a website so you can look at it, friends, families, schools, and employers. So that's what we have for this week. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask, and have a great weekend. Stay warm.